If you're struggling with stubborn weight, low energy, or mental fog, and nothing seems to work, you are not alone. Dr. Kathleen Nash says it's hormonal, but not the way that you think. Now, she helped Desiree go from a size 16 to a size 10, losing 40 pounds and 40 inches while dramatically improving her energy and mental clarity. Now, before we chat with Dr. Nash, let's hear from Desiree.
On Dr. Nash's program, I have lost over 40 inches. My energy level is through the roof, and my mental fog is gone.
Chiropractic physician Dr. Kathleen Nash of Total Transformation is joining me now. Dr. Nash, good morning. How are you?
I'm great, Elliot. How are you doing this morning?
I'm super good. Thank you so much for asking. So let's get on to Desiree. What was really going on with her metabolism that made losing weight so hard before, and why she was dealing with mental fog and low energy?
Sure. So Desiree, like so many women, was dealing with metabolic dysfunction that was being driven by insulin resistance. So where most women will blame aging, they might blame stress or menopause. Really, insulin is the only hormone that actually tells the body to store body fat. So when insulin is not in the right balance, it drives stubborn weight gain, it drives inflammation, and even the mental fog and the low energy that we were seeing with Desiree. So by targeting Desiree's root cause of this metabolic damage, that's how we were able to reverse everything so quickly for her.
Yeah, you often talk about dietary hormone damage and inflammation as the real culprits behind stubborn weight. So how does that affect someone's ability to lose weight?
I do often talk about it. And in fact, a recent study from the American College of Cardiology cited that about 94% of Americans now have some kind of metabolic damage. And I experienced it personally because I struggled with obesity for 25 years. And I basically dieted my way and calorie restricted my way up to 237 pounds. That's when I decided that I needed to do something different. I studied nutrition and I studied metabolism, not just because I wanted to lose weight, but to reverse the prediabetes and fatty liver disease I had. Not only was I able to do those things, but then the weight loss held while I was eating between 2,000 and 3,000 calories a day.
Yeah, even in your story early on, your blood work didn't show anything that was wrong. So what are some of the warning signs people can look for with this metabolic damage?
Yeah, and that's where it gets really frustrating. When I was going to doctors and getting my blood work checked, they didn't find anything. They said everything was normal. I had to do really deep dives into advanced testing to find it. But the good news is there are signals that the body will give us to let us know. So things like not losing any weight, even though we're keeping the calories low or in a deficit. Maybe we're seeing a lot of hunger or a lot of cravings, also now known as food noise. That's a big one. If we see weight gain come roaring back, even when we go a little bit off of our program, that's a signal. And even something like sleep, not being able to sleep through the night is another signal of the body directly talking to us to let us know that there's damage going on. And the longer it goes, the worse it gets.
What makes your approach different, especially when clients like Desiree can maintain weight loss while eating normal amounts of food?
Right, so we saw cool things with Desiree's story. Not only did we see a lot of weight loss on the scale, but we saw a lot of inch loss, but then she turned around and held it. And that is the difference between correcting that root cause problem of damage versus just going through a calorie deficit. So now she's in a position where she can burn fat optimally again. We targeted the underlying damage to reduce and reverse it, not just manage it with medication. And her body's now positioned to burn body fat 70 to 75% of the time. So that means she can go back eating normal amounts of food and even eating her favorite food because her metabolism is now positioned to burn fat optimally.
Yeah, I think anyone hearing the phrase their favorite foods and be able to stick to that, it's going to change their entire outlook on losing weight. Dr. Nash, thank you as ever for your time this morning.
You bet. Thank you so much, Elliot.
It's a pleasure. Now, the standard client fee, interview fee to speak to Dr. Nash is $97. Mention that you saw Dr. Nash on the Morning Blend, and that fee will be reduced to $9.97. You'll also receive 2 weight loss webinars in which Dr. Nash talks about her program and the amazing results it could achieve for you. Dr. Nash only has 10 appointments available at the $9.97 reduced fee. Your evaluation will be done online for your safety. So head to drnash.com/eval.